Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Real back with another motherfucking review, man. Yo, this is Mayans season 4, episode 9. All right. First, before I get into it, y'all know that we got the season finale coming up. Should be next week, unless they do that little bullshit. No, we're not gonna get the finale this week. We're gonna wait a week. I doubt it. So I should see you guys next week for the finale. But I would like to pose this to you. Would you like me to just do my finale like regular, or would you like me to go live? Now, before you say which one you want, just know that I do an award show for all the new subscribers, right? That's never witnessed this. I do a live award show for Mayans. So that would mean, finale, and then the finale overtime, and then a live award show. So I try to just Mayans you out for the final thing, you know what I'm saying? Before we start getting to our Sons and Wire and Game of Thrones and all that. That announcement will be coming next week. But yeah, let me know what you want to do. Okay, but just know this. If you ask for the live, I'm gonna ignore you. I can't read comments and give a review at the same time. If you thought this shit is long already, imagine if I'm sitting here trying to see what the hell y'all talking about and responding to y'all during the review. We'll never get out of there. It'll be a fucking 3-hour pod on Mayans. Like, just be real. But this nigga Angel is toxic, man. I don't look. No, I can't hold it. I can't hold it. I got this nigga Angel is different. Yo, he is playing Supreme Daddy right now. Like, they got him looking like Father of the Year, right? And I thought it was funny. This is like my whole favorite interaction the whole time. Him wanting to name his son Maverick, right? I'm like, yeah, that sounds about right. Because as a dad, we always think of these dope ass names, right? Like, I wanted to name my son Kal-El, right? You got Jarrell, and then you know that's Superman's father. So I was like, let me name my boy Kal-El. That's Superman's real name. And then we be out there like, so I'm the dad of Superman. He's fucking Superman. Baby mama X'd it right out. She said, I'll have none of it. None of your shenanigans. No, I don't fuck with that name. I don't like the theme. She was no fun. She deaded it. She crushed my dreams. Boom. So I was a little tight. I'm not gonna lie. I was a little bit jealous before I go into my angel rant. I was a little bit jealous that at the end of the day, Angel was able to be able to call his son a dope name like Maverick. You know what I'm saying? And his baby mama was just with it. Like, you know what? I looked it up. Let's go for it. Like, what? That like never happens. Fellas, if you're a father, please drop the name of your child that you wanted that your girl said negative to. She was like, nope, exit out, please. Let me know. I know we ain't the only ones. Dads always think of the dope shit, dope concepts, and I just, ladies, why do y'all do that? Let us have this. It'd be so many cool name people walking around Earth without y'all sensibility. Like, come on. So salute to Maverick. I do like that. But Angel, come on, man. So let me get this straight. And I know y'all like, Real, how is he toxic? He's been a good dad. He's being patient with Adelita. He calls up Nails to resolve things. That's cause y'all not seeing it. But you about to feel it. You gonna get it. Let me tell you why it's toxic. A, he lost a kid. We know that. Boom. New kid, well, old kid, back into his life, full dad mode, with the woman he wants. On paper, everything is running smooth for Angel. He's got the girl he was really in love with walking around in his shirt and some short shorts, looking good. So, winner there. Thing two, the baby he thought was dead, the son he always wanted, is alive, surprise, and he gets to name him Maverick. So, Angel is winning in this scenario. You know who's not? Yeah, you guessed it. Nails. The one he called up. He's having a grand time at his crib right now. Like, his house is lit. And he starts to feel bad He's like, damn, everything I wanted is here. Like, I'm having a good time. This is good. And he went and said, shit, Nails. She's probably not having a good time. Let me call and just check up on her. Which he probably never would have did. Let's be real. If Angel didn't have all these good things, if he was just sulking in the house by himself, Nails would be the last person he'd want to talk to, because if he's miserable, he's not going to want to look at her face being miserable and then them sharing in misery over a lost child. No. He wants to reach out to her because he feels so good, and now he feels survivor's remorse. He feels bad about feeling good. So he calls up Nails to meet him, not at his crib, not to like go to a diner at the least and buy her something to eat. He says, meet me at the clubhouse and meet me on the porch. We'll just hang out on the porch of the fucking clubhouse. So that's fucked up thing one. Comes outside just to go, I'm so fucking sorry. I'm just looking at you. I'm just so sorry. And then here's Nails just trying to, make it another day. Lost the man she loved. Lost the child she fell in love with. Her whole world crashed. Like, fucked. Her whole world is fucked. Right? She lost everything. Still comes here, got not one bad word to say about Angel. Angel, you have such a good heart, and I'm just waiting for the rest of you to catch up with it, and it's not your fault. She's absolving him of his sins. One, she don't even know what's happening. Nails, he was smashing his dead man's daughter whilst you were losing your kid. But she don't know that. And then here's Angel. He got nothing to console her with. He's got no real words. It's just, I'm sorry. And this whole time I'm sitting there like, is he finna man up and say, hey, I just want you to know I got a kid and the girl came back. I knew he wasn't. That's some shit he's just gonna let her find out one day while he's taking little Miho out for ice cream or some shit. Like, that's just some nasty shit Nails will see visually. The three of them out enjoying family life together. That's just going to crush her instead of just like keeping it 100 right then and there. But yeah. So this is why Angel is toxic. In order to preserve his way of life, his happiness, he is afraid of the karma. He knows that he destroyed Nail's life, so he kind of wants to make that amends so that it doesn't fuck up his happiness. He doesn't really care about Nails. He only cares about Angel. So he wants to make sure that she's good. Are you okay? I'm here to talk, or you need some talking. I just want to clear the air, burn some sage, because I'm about to get this whole other family bussing, and I don't want no bullshit to come about. So yeah, it's nasty work. That's nasty work. Don't fall for the optics. Angel could give a fuck about Nails, I assure you. He just don't want that negative karma to come back on him and his newfound family. So Nails, fucking Nails, man. I am so sorry. That is so shitty. Also, can we talk about me being right? All right, Potter shows up while we on this whole Angel family. Potter in creepy scarecrow fashion in that god-awful leather jacket that ties at the waist. I cannot stand that fucking jacket. And he has not abandoned it. He popped up like I said he would. You're not gonna go a season without Potter. I don't know how much he gets paid, but he only got to do a little bit of acting, and I hope he's getting a bag for it. And as much as I hate Potter, he is very necessary, because when I seen him, I was like, oh, here we go. And he's just creepy. He's got the baby. He's fucking quoting shit. He's got deep thought. But what's most important is, I love that scene, by the way. Alita's like, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. And he is completely ignoring her. He's like, I'm about to get these bars off. This is episode 9. I haven't been here the whole season. Shut up, Ali. Let me get this. Let me get this whole thing out. I'm not gonna do it. And he's just going down Potter path. The nastiest shit though. He goes, "Let me tell you a story about a agent who fucking with her little mild mannered boyfriend. He goes crazy and stabs the shit out of her, and she's skilled enough to kill her, but surprisingly, she's like, fuck, and then shoots herself. And then there's like, what's all this baby shit? And I heard the neighbors talk about a baby, but there is no baby. There's no record of a baby. You know what I'm saying? The feds are horrible people. They look at how easily they will tarnish one of their own to get the job done. Like, that's nasty work. Like, this lady went to work every day. She did what she was supposed to do. Took care of the kid. Yes, she was a piece of shit because it's somebody else's kid. You know, that she probably, yeah, she stole. She stole the kid. Okay, yeah, sure. But it wasn't like, it wasn't part of her orders. Like, but does that absolve you? That's a deeper, is it the person that gave the order or the person that followed it that's the complete piece of shit? But that's one of those, para I'm done with trying to use big words. You know what the fuck I'm trying to say. Parables. It's one of those things. So they'll throw somebody under the bus to get the job done. And I was like, yo, is they finna tarnish this woman's entire legacy, the shit that they forced her to do, all for the thing of Adelita? And cause y'all been asking, where's the police? Where's the feds? This episode, here they fucking come. They're all over the place. So Potter just finally snaps because he's tired of her fucking talking about what she not gonna do. How many times have people told Potter no and still do it? That's why Potter is the man. You got Miguel fighting back. No, I'm not taking no deal. But your dad, I'm not my dad. I'm not my dad. But then he became his dad. He took the fucking deal. Nobody does not deal with Potter. Like, I don't know what none of them are understanding. So, and he just yells at, like, yeah, you know why? Because we'll do anything for our kid. And Potter knows where you're at all times. It's fucking, he's a phenomenal antagonist. Like, he's awesome. I love Potter, but I hate him as a character. But I love him as that same character. It's a love-hate thing. He's very necessary to this. But now he gives Adelita a storyline. It makes sense now. It's time to go back to work. You're done playing house. You got your kid. We'll throw all this under the bus. Sure, you stabbed the shit out of a one-eye agents. Whatever. Collateral damage. Sure, a nice guy that had absolutely nothing to do with shit gets shot in the face. But whatever. Collateral damage. We're the feds. Who gives a shit? It's about the greater good. It's about the greater good. So, all right. And that's the tale of Adelita. So we all know she's going to go right back to work. What do you call her? The leader of orphans or some shit like that? Yeah, so it's time for her to get back to that gig. Miguel. Miguel arrives. Right? And we were right. Miguel and Polo Poppy's sister makes a deal that they're going to work together. Simple as that. There has been no drugs moving. She's sick of her brother. It's all over, right? Miguel pops up at Alvarez's crib, only to be met with a pistol and some conversation. Come to the table with Easy. I don't know if y'all noticed it, but when Miguel and Easy like sat down across from each other, Easy kind of leaned back in his chair, smirking at him a little bit. And then when Miguel's like, "Have you heard from Emily?" He's like, "Nah, I was about to ask you the same thing." Like, oh, okay. Your girl don't reach out to you, but she reaches out to me still. And I'm like, Easy is a little piece of shit for that. Like, we know what that smirk meant. Like, damn, your girl ain't hitting you up, bruh. She on my phone, right? But, Easy wouldn't be smirking if he knew what the fuck was going down with her. But, yeah, so she presents a damn good offer. And the way they pulled that sheet down, and it was just like, looking like 3 metric tons of fucking heroin all lined up. And then Padrino's talking about some, I don't know. We'll see. He's like, yo, what the fuck is up with your mans? Like, what you mean you don't know? This is a good, okay. But Alvarez is not a dictator. He wants to bring it before his people. Is what I thought. That's what I thought. But then when they get to the table, add that they present it. Easy presents the argument. I thought there was going to be some resistance. I'm not going to lie. I thought Bishop was going to be on some, here we go again, being a hoe to the cartel. And to Miguel again, he's fucking alive? Like, what? Oh, before I get into the whole round table thing, this motherfucker Miguel starts selling us all on how we can do things more peaceful. We could just deal drugs. Like, there doesn't have to be any brutality. And under the leadership of this one here, we'll be able to get. I was like, who the fuck is this guy? Who is this? He builds a fence. Okay? He cuts some wood. He lives at a nunnery. This motherfucker is just changed. I'm like, are we to believe that the Mexican Dexter, which is what he was, let's not all forget, this motherfucker was in a yellow hazmat suit, chopping up bodies in the basement, personally, right? With the fucking saw or any other brutal shit. Are we forgetting he was setting people's kids on fire in front of ice cream trucks with their parent? Who is this guy? So that felt disingenuous to me. It felt like, let me just say what I need to say so I can get another foothold, you know what I'm saying? So I could get some trust and we could just do what she wants. But low key, I'm going to come back and do me. So yes, I don't believe any of that bullshit that Miguel is talking. And it's all for show. It's all for show. But yeah, now back to the table. I thought Bishop, like I said, I thought Bishop was gonna add some resistance, like, oh, we're gonna be a hoe for the cartel again. Nope, he seemed to be down with it. Hank is like, fuck it, I'm in. Creeper's all the way in. Nobody's really protesting that shit except for Alvarez. He's like, oh, okay, you're good with it, easy. You want that? Okay, Bishop, no, okay. Hank, you're with it. Creeper, oh, okay, Creeper's all in. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do it. It's a poison. And she literally, but he left the part out where, because what Easy was announcing to them was we could be on the pipeline again. Our charter will be back on top. All good things. We took L's. This is our way to recovery. And we're in a war, so this will fund our war. This is exactly what we need. We need the drugs. And when Padrino goes on his little soliloquy about how drugs have poisoned the club and da-da-da-da-da, really, fam, you're not being real. It wasn't the drugs that poisoned the club. It was Bishop's ambition for One King, which we were all in. But it sounded like a good idea. It was going to be a good idea, but the execution, it got fucked. It just got fucked. There was no poison, though. You took a shot. They took a shot. They missed. That's just what happens with opportunities. But it was all about unity. Just under One King. It made sense. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it did fuck up royally into a large-scale war. So, there's that. There's that for sure. I mean, had it worked out, we wouldn't be here, is what I'm saying. So, but he didn't say like, no, it was under bad leadership, Bishop. You had an idea, you fucked up, now you're not president. I don't understand. I don't understand what Alvarez is about. Alvarez is really just trying to end this war. He knows that by us getting into the drugs and taking this deal, that's gonna supply us with more weapons, and this war is gonna continue. And Alvarez does not want the war. He's talking to them, talking about, well, they caught some bodies and we caught some bodies. Done deal. And I love how the essence of Coco is still around, because he goes, no, fuck that. Easy's like, no, they kill one of ours, we take them all out. And Creeper's like, hell yeah, let's kill all them cocksuckers. And I'm like, yeah, I'm with that. I was like, I like the energy at this table. Alvarez is like, no. He never really wanted war with SOA. So those of you that had the hot take of Easy taking out Alvarez, you're on good footing. Alvarez is looking shaky to the group. And 3 fucking megatons of heroin we're going to say no to. And he didn't tell the group the real shit. He didn't say where she was like, well, if you don't accept the deal, I'll give it to whoever will. And if they're your enemy, I'm your enemy too. And I'm like, Alvarez is, I don't know what world he's living in. Like, the Suns are not going to forgive massacring an entire charter. Like, you think that we're just going to be like, oh yeah, well, you shot up Oakland and we destroyed a whole charter. Like, we wiped the charter off the map. So, fair. And even if they were to be like, yeah, you're right, that's a good deal. What's there to say that this deal would uphold? Like, why wouldn't they just go, yeah, okay, that's cool, no more war, shake your hand and be like, let's let them get comfortable and then we're gonna fucking take them all out? Like, why is that not a no? So I don't know what La La Land Alvarez is living in, but he's not gonna be living in it for long. Yeah, he's about to go. So there's that. And Taza at this same table asking to go nomad. It just didn't feel genuine. Like, it just felt rushed, that whole situation. Like, usually when somebody goes nomad, there's like a build up, a lead up to it. So the reactions to him going nomad were perfect. It doesn't make sense. It makes sense to us. We know why, like us, the viewer. But, to just go nomad seemingly out the blue. I mean, you were at the shootout, you survived the shootout, you was down for war, you went to war, you came back unscathed. You don't really give a shit about drugs one way or another. Nobody really talked to you outside of Bishop, and Bishop doesn't even fucking hold conversations with you. So, it just felt weird that Taza felt this moment to ask for it, right? So the reactions around the table was perfect. Reaction A, he's just like, I don't feel home here, and then Bishop's reaction of, what the fuck are you talking about? Why? Why don't you feel at home? I don't understand. And didn't get an answer. And Bishop's reaction is perfect. You think you could just run away after all the shit you did? Like, you just gonna dip and that'll be okay? Proper reaction. He knows why Taza wants to leave. Proper reaction. Alvarez has no fucking clue why he wants to leave. Confused. Proper reaction. And Easy, not giving a fuck. Perfect reaction. You know what? No. Fuck him. As long as I'm concerned, you're gone. I don't want no brother next to me that ain't really in. That's not fully in. Nomad, go ahead. By all means. And then Angel's like, oh, chill. Like, no, fuck that. Right? I love this Easy. I don't know where the fuck he came from. Love this Easy. Taza goes, I always respected you, Easy. I don't give a fuck. Fuck that. Fuck your respect. Goodbye. Like, what are we talking about here? Right? And Easy's already mad that Alvarez has totally just threw away the pipeline idea. So Easy is stewing right now. And then Taza looks at everyone like, okay, well, fuck, buddy. I tried to be cool. Yeah, whatever. So, Padrino, what's popping? It's on your word. Can I dip? And yeah. And in his going away of no madness, it just felt, I don't know. It didn't feel right. What? And you in the middle of a war, bro. You about to go nomad? You might as well just have killed yourself. You're just going to be some dude on the road where a Mayans cut with the suns everywhere. So, I don't know. Fucking weird. But it's for a purpose. So, that's not the last we're going to see of Taza. Hopefully. All right. So, now that we're with Taza, let's go straight to Bishop. So now, as Bishop's bromance, on the turmoil finally comes to an end, and that chapter of his life ends, seemingly, introduces another romantic interest. Here comes Abuelita. My man Bishop, which is perfect, right? He's up in the laundromat, drying one of the four things he wears. So I thought that was pretty on point. I don't know if y'all know that, but I'm like, yeah, Bishop wears pretty much the same thing. And when he took all his clothes out, I was like, that's about the right amount of stuff. Yeah, we probably got a couple jean shirts, two pair of jeans, maybe a couple of drawers, some socks. I was like, yeah, that was a quick. So that was realistic. And I'm wondering who he running from though. It's the badass Abuelita, and she wasn't going. She came outside and like a grown woman apologizes because she ain't know, but then jump right back on his ass for being a piece of shit. And Bishop likes his women spicy, muy picante. So now here they go flirting and doing all this. So all of a sudden, Bishop is back to being Bishop. Like this, the whole front part of this season, he has been abusing drugs, alcohol, shitting on people, and just providing the worst of strokes I've ever seen on a woman. Like it's just embarrassing. And now he does a little killing and he's good. A little outlawing as y'all say, and he's back good. And then he decides, like, yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna go out with this chick. Now, what I do like about their little date was how on edge he was. I liked how on point he was at the bowling alley. All day he like this. All right, I'm having fun, but who's finna try to blow my face off? If there's one white boy with a beard in here, I'm on his ass. So I like that. Bishop was on point, which lets me know. And sadly, the abuelita, you need to get the fuck up out of there. The abuela, she gotta go. She gotta get out of there. She's gonna die. I was sitting there legit nervous that as he's looking around making me fucking anxious, I'm like, yo, is this woman finna get shot in the face? Like, what's finna happen? Something's finna happen. There has been no violence. It's been a great episode, by the way. But as far as violence goes, there's been zero violence. And I'm like, there's gonna be something. And I'm like, it's getting close toward the end of the episode. I was like, okay, what the fuck's about to happen? Like, is she finna get shot? What the fuck, Bishop? Like, are you about to get shot? Like, what the fuck? Because anytime something good happens, you already know what time it is. It only lasts for long. That's why everybody who's in love with the angel should be very fucking terrified. Also, while I'm on me being right, I was right about Potter. I was right about the fucking deal with Miguel. We were right. A lot of us, we were right. You come in there with me. I was also right about Cody, Creeper's new little girlfriend. She's not a fed per se, because the woman that was talking to her looks to be like a detective. I saw a little chain. I didn't get a chance to see the actual symbol, but she's definitely law enforcement. And Cody looks like she really did have a battle with drugs. And she lost, I don't know, like her old partner or somebody she was romantically involved with that probably lost his life on the force. This is what I'm assuming. Because the lady was like, why would you have this picture up? Like, that's very dangerous for you to just, have a link to your act. Like, what if he just noticed him out of the blue or some shit? So I'm like, shit. But I wasn't surprised. I seen it coming. But Cody is very much involved. And then they installing cameras. I was like, fuck, man. Y'all could do this to anybody. Y'all decided to do this to Creeper. I'm like, yo, that is sick. And I'm just feeling bad for my boy at this point. And then he get up in there and shit. Now she's like, by she, I mean Cody's superior or whatever is like saying, hey, push him or I'm taking you the fuck out. Either way it goes. So here goes Creeper explaining how he created this jailhouse meal, but it wasn't a jailhouse meal. It was really just a meal he discovered in the kitchen because he had to raise his little ones. And Cody's just falling deeper and deeper for him and decided to go, shut the fuck up. On camera, by the way. I don't know how anybody like reviewing that tape is not going to look at that and go, that's a little odd. Why would she do that and rush him into the bathroom? I'd be like, oh, fuck, cover blown. If I were them. I mean, that looks pretty obvious. So, takes him in there, runs a hell of water in the bathroom, and Get the whisper in his ear and Creeper's face. Goddamn. That was up there for best scene. Creeper was just like, it was just so much like, you gotta be fucking kidding me, mixed with, I'm gonna have to kill this bitch. Like, it was a nice mixture of both. Like, I was just like, so I don't know Cody's future. I don't know Cody's future. I can kind of guess. I think Creeper just goes ahead and says, let me just kill her and move forward. Shit. Or he tries to work this relationship in a way where he kind of keeps her. But if anybody puts the club before anything, it'd probably be Creeper. So there's that. I don't think Cody has long for this world. I'm just gonna go ahead and throw that out there. And let me just continue to be right. I told you there'd be no hope for Hope with no Coco. So Letty, who we haven't seen but a few times, she goes and identifies the body, collects his stuff, only to come home to a missing Hope, who nicely folded up her shit and dipped. So I doubt we ever see Hope again. She has no purpose on this show. And Letty, I don't know. Y'all telling me she might get pregnant. She might be pregnant by Angel. I don't know what Letty's purpose is going to be. Hopefully we get another season to discover what it could be. Whatever. Yes. So that's that. But I like the essence of Coco, like I was saying in the beginning. They don't, Easy screaming at Taza like, Coco would love to be in the seat you in right now. Fuck you. And it's just a whole for Coco type energy. So he's not forgotten. Our boy is dead, but he very much lives. So I think that's cool. I like that they just not murdered his character off and just continued. And the same kind of goes for Gabby. With Pops being at the crib with the pistol, I ain't know what Pops thought he was going to do with that gun. You're not going to shoot your son. And then Easy daring him, like, show me Ignacio. I was like, oh, this is a spicy scene right here. That was about to go up as one. But he just kind of, was like, fuck. But he's basically just told Easy what we all knew. Like, yeah, you are the sin of me. Like, yeah, that's what it is. But it is what it is. So him and Pop's relationship is not looking so mendable. I thought that was going to be a good time for him to be like, yeah, well, guess what? Miguel is also my son. Like, so fuck you. I thought that was going to be one of those moments, but it wasn't. But we got some answers. Finally, JJ reveals what he thinks he knows, which is accurate, but he has no solid proof. But we see his true reason. He comes to Easy, talking about how he was a king on the inside, now he ain't shit on the outside. His kids look at him like he ain't shit. His girl looking at him like he ain't shit. He's feeling like he ain't shit. So he's like, Easy, put me on, man. Use me, but pay me. All right? I'm not trying to extort you. I thought that was kind of admirable, but dangerous. And I don't know. I'm on the fence about JJ. Honestly. Because he's, in all rights, extorting Easy. Like, I'm going to tell them what I think I know. And by me raising these questions, they're going to want to know some answers. And you're going to have to provide them. So it's going to fuck your shit up. Whether you did do what I think you did or you didn't. It's probably not a good time for me to be talking. And Easy's acknowledging that. And he's like, and instead of Buddy just going, I want this amount of money, or give me these drugs, or I'm going to snitch, he's more so like, put me on. I'm desperate, bro. And in my desperation, I will fuck you over. Which is brutal honesty, but maybe not the type. I mean, can you trust? I mean, I don't know. It's really weird. Like, I felt like he was trustworthy. Like, this is a motherfucker you could... But I guess you could use him as a dummy mission. Easy is fucking smart. So if there comes a time where there needs to be some shit done, and he don't want a Mayans member to be a part of it, JJ will be a perfect fill. Just give him some money. Give him something to do. So he could be very useful. Let me know how y'all feel about JJ. I don't know. I'm on the fence with him, man. I don't know. He seems very trustworthy in his nasty honesty. Like, it's fucking. I don't know. But then Sophia's like, that sounds like a problem. She's right. But it's also an opportunity. So I guess it's just how much you want to gamble. He ain't said shit so far. And he wants to work. Maybe another prospect? Doubt it. But an outside hit, outside hire, I could see. So, I don't know. But JJ will. But can you trust a motherfucker who openly told you, I'll extort the shit out you. I'll snitch. I don't give a fuck. I don't know, man. But Easy's in the predicament. Now, let me go ahead and talk about. I've been right a lot. This episode has brought a lot of my rights. Let me be very, very wrong right now. I was extremely wrong on this one. And I said it with my chest last episode too. I was like, I thought I made a fair point, but I was fucking wrong. Here goes Emily. Right? Now she's explained to her sister what we all thought they should have been did. Took this money and super disappeared. Like, why are you doing this job? Why are you being visible? Why aren't you just living out your life somewhere in maybe another country? You, your kid, your sister fucking spending the money and you're out of the country. I don't understand your purpose. Why are you still here? So now the plan is, I got the passports. Let's go. Fuck it. I've tried to work. I tried to be what? I still don't understand, Emily. I don't understand. But a little too late. Her sister was scared, and I guess rightfully so. I said last episode that Miguel could give a fuck less about Emily. He's got a lot more on his plate. Blah, 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 blah. Y'all watched it. Y'all heard me, okay? Whatever. I was fucking wrong. He very much cares where Emily is and where his child is. So much so, I'm pretty sure that's his mans that he sent to go kill her sister and retrieve his son. So yeah, might have been a little bit wrong about that one. And the only thing I don't like about that is that people who deal with Emily end up in bullshit. They the ones end up hurt. But she keeps escaping. She should be the one murdered. Her, not her sister. Her sister only been in her corner. Only been there for her. Letting her know the piece of shit Miguel was. Letting her know, like, let's leave. Trying to tell her, like, come on, let's go. And Emily's like, no, I'm going to be a waitress. I'm going to work a little bit. I just want to be for sure that Miguel is not looking for us. What? And now your sister's dead. Oh, another one of your poor decisions. Like, her character sickens me. To, like, you just don't even... You can't even fathom how much her character sickens me. Like, I'm over it. I'm over it. But yeah, man. And that was the only violent episode this whole thing. So, what do we have in the finale? Alvarez could be dead, man. I think we could say goodbye to El Padrino. I'm just going to go out on that ledge. They got to have this pipeline. I don't see a world, and there's no way they can go behind Alvarez's back. Miguel clearly said this deal is with Alvarez. All right, so they can't go behind his back and, like, sneakily have a moving hella drugs for the cartel without Alvarez's knowledge. It's a little too late for that. He's the president. So he's got to die because they need them drugs. That's the last thing they need. It's for these drugs to somehow end up in the son's hands. And now the son's got unlimited heroin with now just funds and they ready for war. So a lot of people die next episode. Maybe Pops. I don't know. Maybe Alvarez is looking like it. Cody, probably, definitely. Yeah, but at least I don't think Creeper gonna die. I think we took that off the table now that Creeper knows. So I think Creeper is gonna creep on to the next season. Hopefully there's a next season. But yeah, man, y'all know the routine. Get up in the comments. Let me know what your hot takes. What you got going on? Best scene? Oh God, there was so many good scenes this one. I'm not gonna lie. There was a lot of good ones. Shit. I don't know. I really enjoyed Easy popping off at Taza at that table. That's like one of the few times that Easy shows passion in an episode. I'm gonna have to go with that. Yeah, I think that's my favorite scene. I'm gonna have to go with that one. Yep. Him saying I respect you and him saying I don't give a fuck. Fuck your respect. I like that. I like that energy. I like this Easy. But yeah, man. Y'all know what to do. Protect your health, yourself, and wealth, man. Your boy Rail is out of here. Peace.